and he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
On the option. Creates a little room. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Hey. The coaches coming in, right? Like, they knew they were going to see the option.
Hey, I ran the option my freshman year now. Hey, that's all we did.
Really good job getting it to the pitch man pretty quickly, making that read and making
sophomore year, that spread. This freshman year, me right here. I got you. Good read, see them good read.
3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Horvath. Flips it out in the flat. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Be like that, bro.
Navy will have it with a 1st and goal.
Cooler 18. Set ready.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over
middle school ball.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone.
No hit, no nothing.
From the gun, wants to pass. Wide out trying to get it in. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Navy!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between the quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So they started in a great spot, moved the ball 34 yards, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Maybe the team won't go score 100 with.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. On the run, it's Harris. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call. They want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. He's already been, now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Johnson looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh.
He'll pull it down and run.
Excuse me.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on third down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened.
Oh.
He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
No, you ain't.
So now it's second
No, you
and
ain't
long.
talking. I still remember that game.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air.
Bro, I took one
Got it
step.
in the middle. It's
Oh my
Harris.
God.
All down, but he has
I
enough
tapped
to
that
move
block.
the chains. And the Falcons in the hurry up. On the run, it's Harris. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass. And wings it incomplete. This should be the last play of the quarter. The give to the back.
Oh,
And he walks it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy time and time again trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5.
damn.
There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's Horvath. Makes the catch, it's Smith.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Gonna swing it on second down. Under fire. He's gonna take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can...
That boy look like me.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29.
He look like me just now, boy.
That's a really nice job running the option at quarterback, and I feel like when we talk Navy QBs, we're always talking about Roger Staubach. He won the Heisman, he was a Super Bowl champion with the Dallas Cowboys. Keenan Reynolds, I think, is one of the greatest football players in college history that nobody talked enough about. He was so dangerous on these option runs, and this guy right here kind of reminds you of Reynolds with his running ability.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
Hey, Marcus, I told you how many yards I averaged. I did told you.
Guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine, but then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Oh, I meant to give that.
Maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What happened?
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Motion from the back. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
After the touchdown, you got it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal.
You got it, bud.
That's a fly.
Oh!
Incomplete. He was trying.
What the fuck? Wow. Something wrong with this game, bro.
Find his man for 6.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the 4th down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
They could make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs turning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Johnson wants to throw it.
I know they not. I know they not. Man.
The defense was roughing up
that receiver. They call it when it's not that.
Way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
It was pass interference. How is he open like that?
So after the flag, a fresh set of downs for the offense. It's 1st and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throwing right. And it will make the connection, going for the big play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
They'll try to get outside. Turning it on. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous.
Oh, and they let you go because I went there. Wow.
And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Falcons. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air, it's Horvath.
He'll take a deep shot here. Let me tell you after I need to catch him up.
Hits the crease. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, midshipman.
And how about the tight end showing off the athletic ability? Does a great job in the blocking game. Now, when you need to make a big play in the
you want to know something, bro?
Just turn him loose, throw him the football.
That nigga speed is 95.
Like he did right here.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
I don't know what's up with this online roster they got going on. They got these tight ends. That nigga fastest one on my team. Oh shit.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's
yeah, that nigga on the bench. They got like 90, he's about 93.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half.
I just try to play you.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to turn the corner on the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Oh,
Catch in the middle, it's
he sucked.
Good call,
He
good
sucked.
execution as they move the
He
chains.
sucked. Any other linebacker, that's pick, bro.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Johnson looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Yeah. Crosses the 45 out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Now improvising. He'll try to do it himself.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple of yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Back to the ground with the running back. Gets it past the marker. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
I thought they had you.
The Falcons kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. It's caught. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Running back searching for a hole.
Get him. Sorry,
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
One more snap coming before halftime. They'll dial up the run.
What the fudge?
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half. Get everybody excited.
Tell me how I pinched my defensive line, and I slant them in, and I blitzed my safety down the middle with the middle.
One score game still in the first half, and they want the ball right back, going for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You have got to make them pay for gambling.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Johnson looking to throw.
Leg.
Using his legs to buy some time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
Come on.
They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. The give to the fullback.
Let's go.
Creates a little space.
Hey.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Navy now facing 3rd and short.
Here we go.
Sends it back in motion. Back to throw. It's Horvath. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Looking to get it in. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the 3rd quarter.
The huge explosive play put them right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. 1st and goal, pulls it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Navy!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out there.
Oh, that's bull crap.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. They'll go to the ground.
It's time.
He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Let's it fly.
Good shot.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33.
raining here in this game, and the ball's slippery. I don't know if that slipped out of the QB's hands a little bit, but it certainly wasn't an accurate throw, and as a result, it ends up in an interception.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh, good defense.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's two things he has to think about on one play.
The option look.
Oh.
And the ball is free on the pitch.
Dang.
Backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble. I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls on the football.
Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. To the air. It's Horvath.
Anytime it is.
He's taking the shot.
So I know that's.
And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent's territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Here comes the heat.
Tag
The
it.
incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. On the ground, it's Harris.
Good boy,
A most efficient pickup of 6 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 4. No huddle offense to the line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The full force, the full-throated roar of the brigade helping this Navy defense. The Falcons will keep this drive going. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the 1st down, and what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
And at this point of the game, you just can't say enough about how good the defense has been covering this guy. Coming into the game, they knew he was the critical factor for this offense with his skill set. But they have really been able to shut him down. They force another incompletion down the field looking his way. To me, that's one of the biggest reasons why they're winning this game.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Lets it fly.
Oh, how we both missed that? I just know that. Oh.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Goes to the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Oh, that sucks.
He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front.
That freaking sucks.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth.
21.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Here comes the option.
Oh, how do you miss it? What?
And the offense will recover, but it's not going to make any difference as they're short of the first
What
down
the
marker.
fuck?
One thing this defense prides themselves on is their
You get that pitch,
preparation.
that's a
And
definite
they
first
knew
down.
coming into this game they were going to see option on fourth down. All 11 guys defensively are ready for it. The quarterback tries to keep it himself, but there is nowhere for him to go, and they turn it over on downs.
On the ground,
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
Harris. And the defense holds firm.
They just don't want me to
pick up at all on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Falcons want to move quickly. They go to the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Falcons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll leave it.
Oh my God. They doing me so dirty.
Touchdown Falcons. And here they come almost all the way back.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his fourth trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
First and 15. Oh. Yeah.
They'll run the option.
I can't see which one is which.
He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Going for the big play. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Quarterback making checks. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Oh,
bro,
bro.
Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
This shit was noise.
Give to the running back.
Man, they always do that when I got the safety, bro.
Touchdown Air Force. And with that, they move out front.
Oh, wow.
Man, I love this offense being
I got something for you in NCAA.
It's fake matters and punching in for the touchdown. And more importantly, take the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Motion from the wideout.
Like
off the bootleg, looking to fire.
He blocked somebody.
Going to try to get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for 2nd down. With jet sweep pass.
Damn.
He is
you gotta do something, boy.
the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Navy quick to the line. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. He's going to let it go. He's got it at the 25.
Get off.
And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
How about that job after the catch on a critical 3rd down? He's able to make people miss. He's able to use his speed. Ball was thrown out in front of him so he could advance it, and all of a sudden, this offense set up 1st and goal.
Motion from the back. On the option.
Man, stop the bullshit.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Quarterback may change this route. To the air on 2nd down. Skips away from pressure. Touchdown, midshipman! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
I guess so.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the ground.
Oh my God.
Got enough for the 1st.
Bro, stop fucking playing with me. Stop fuck.
The 20. He's at the touchdown Falcons. They move on top here in the 4th.
And that's a really nice.
There's no way they's doing this.
Prides themselves on the ability to establish the line of scrimmage, and here we are in the 4th quarter, late in the game. Everyone's tired, and a no-nonsense run. Great push by the offensive line, taking the lead with that touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Nah, I can't let you do nothing. NCAA trying to cheat me.
He takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
I might score 3 more times for the game. Score 3 more times.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Horvath. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
So
and they can't look up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
This defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They'll try the run. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be 4th down and 3. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. Tight end now in motion. 4th down, gotta have it here.
Oh.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
Fucking
he had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
And you want to talk about gang tackling? Everybody on the defense run to the ball. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give, and tick, 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 tick. He will not get there. A stop on 3rd down leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. He got it. That gives him now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the 4th quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Horvath. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Kept it, and he's past the marker.
I did not get out of bounds, my dumb ass.
With his speed as he moves those sticks.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
Off the play fake on first down. Buys a little extra time. Connection to the right. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they've completely flipped the field.
They'll run the option. Got some room into the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy!
What a massive play by this offense. Man, you needed it. Great execution. Now kick the extra point, tie this football game up late, or do you go for two? Do you go for the win? Do you try to take the lead? That is a you decision.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. The give to the tailback.
Yeah, let's go.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You've got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over.
Oh, no, pick 6 now.
A little bit.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Johnson wants to throw it. Steps away to find some room. He'll throw it down.
Let's go.
Defense falls on
Let's
the ball.
go.
It'll be a turnover.
How about that turn of events for the defense? Not only do they force the fumble and jump on it, creating a massive momentum shift, but they're already in field goal range where they stand right now to break this tie.
And here comes the Navy offense.
Oh, I thought I had the lead. Oh, shit.
Range, David, now is just a matter of taking care of it.
And you've worked this all week. You know, take care of the football, get a few extra yards, Jesse. Make sure that clock obviously...
No!
A costly turnover in a tie game.
This game right now is hanging in the balance.
No. Boy. Nigga. I was just trying to hide the fucking ball. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my fucking gosh, man. I just need a second to get my thoughts together, bro. So I thought I had the lead. I'm gonna try to change my play and shit. Oh,
Tight, it's
gosh.
close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One
That
play
is
can
some
change
bullshit,
everything, and that
bro.
was a throw that the quarterback
Man,
wishes
they know
he
they
had.
wrong for that, bro. And the other time, I bet, man.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Here's the handoff.
Don't
Really
fumble
good
too.
job
Yeah.
making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Fumble too.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Power football with the run. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, I was right there. I knew that shit was
They'll
coming.
get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. Line gets set, first down. Johnson looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. It's in.
Man, I'm supposed to win this shit, bro.
Zero, and we are headed to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Oh, they switched people.
He has the first and still on his feet.
Let's go.
The offense very fortunate to get
fat ass off the ball.
I don't know if it
Damn, what the fuck is he even doing down there?
Or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better
fucking
job
way he jumped on the ball.
You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top
making them switch people and shit.
First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. On the ground. Touchdown. And they're on top here in overtime.
I hate this shit.
Man, oh man, what a day. His
so
third
bad.
touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
It's a double A stupid. Stupid.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown.
How the heck they took my time?
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. It's complete. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. Navy quick to the line. They'll go to the fullback. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Let's it go.
Oh, shit. I didn't know he was going. I thought it was going to be a pick. I didn't even see the circle back there, bro.
Obviously, very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
Second overtime period. They'll send the back in motion.
Damn, that is.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Fires toward the end zone.
What the fuck,
and it's
bro?
incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. Might be calling a hot route. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Trying to make magic with his feet. Gets some yardage and gets down.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progression. There's nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation. Take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
The tension, the intensity, the drama. The offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Fuck.
If he runs this back, this game's over. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. In this juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the red zone. You know the windows are going to be small. Just got too aggressive with his decision-making. Throws the costly interception. Now the opponent's about to take over, and if they score, they win.
1st down, and they'll win it with any kind of score here in overtime. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Look at that shit. How y'all fucking let that happen, bro?